точки зрения и организаторов, и всех, кого мы пригласили, дизайн все-таки это не архитектура и не интерьера, как думают многие. С нашей точки зрения это намного более широкое понятие. Это и графический дизайн, который в этом году представлен очень серьезным проектом Сергея Серова, посвященного Родченко. В ЦДХ мы сможем увидеть 12 числа очень необычный проект, который показывает связь дизайна и фэшна. Это манекены, куратором которого был Мартин Боас. И он отобрал голландских дизайнеров, которые сделали, с моей точки зрения, какие-то предметы, которые не каждый даже назовет манекеном. Тем не менее, тема была фэшн и дизайн.
Добро пожаловать to Moscowdesignweek. It's the first time that I come here in your fantastic city to do an installation. I'm very proud of this because it's a country that I like very much. That I like the atmosphere, I like the people. It's really something that touched my soul. And for the fair, I decided to develop the image of the Matryoshka, which is a very pop images for Russia now, a little bit maybe kitsch. And I tried to have an idea to use the image of the Matryoshka with the kind of techniques of the window of the Gothic cathedral. So this is the inspiration. Benvenuti al Moscow Design Week. Zac.
I'm very happy to be here at the Moscow Design Week, and I think that really this year it will be a great year. Last year it was the number 0, it was the first experience, and this year I think that really many things are going on, and I see that people, they are more and more interested here in Moscow in designs. As you see, we are working quite hard just to build this Made in Italy area, and I hope that tomorrow morning everything will be ready, and I hope that it will be successful. You know, I think that in Italy there are a lot of interesting companies producing furniture, and mainly the company that are on display here, like Cassina, like Dryade, like B&B and Poltrona Frau or Floss, and so they are not only company producing furniture or lightings, but are really just point of reference worldwide. No? So the idea it was to show on the commercial way into the booths the collection of these companies. Plus,
the exposition name is a Biodesign Codex, 800 pictures in different projects, from airplanes to cars to trucks and spaceships. Colani is, after Leonardo da Vinci, the first real Homo Universalis, universal man, with to create in your life 6,000 different projects and architects and ships, because Colani have script the codex, the Biodesign Codex, because naturally you can find every forms, every response in the natural. Fish transforming in airplanes, and flower in architecture.
А в этом году моя тема называется «Too fragile». Это «too» как «слишком» и «too» как «два». Именно диваны, вот эти, то есть те, на которых люди приходят, будет здесь 1000 посетителей, люди будут садиться на эти диваны, а в общем-то они тоже являются хрупкими, они будут пачкаться, они будут ломаться и все. То есть я их упаковала так, чтобы они сохранились для последующего использования. Проект «Too fragile» для Altagamma Club Lounge.
Surprised in a good way. I think that I'm lucky to be here and explore new culture, and to see how I can fit my, let's call them avant-garde concepts into this very strict yet open-minded society. My idea was, the idea of the circle was a way for me to create some kind of a hug all around me. Each house is a fragment in my brain that represent a part of a house. It's almost like deconstructing architecture into small details, into fragments that then started to reconstruct it again into structures that's starting to make some kind of a sense.
Moscow Design Week sounds very interesting because Moscow is such a big city, and I guess the kind of change in design, it's for us a possibility to show how we work, because the name Ingo Maurer is mostly connected to lamps, like table lamps, hanging lamps, our collection. People are not everywhere aware that we do installations, things that go beyond a single piece of light. We will present an installation that was made for the question about mutant architecture. So what is mutant architecture? How can we show that mutant architecture with light?
Дизайн – это все многообразие того, что окружает вас. Если вы вообще ничего не знаете, вы придете, посмотрите и поймете, что такое дизайн. Я думаю, так. На всех площадках трудно побывать, но самое интересное – это парк Горького, Муар, ЦДХ, винзавод.
Moscow Design Week is organized by Art Trading Group. The official car of Moscow Design Week is a Range Rover.